If you've been sitting on the sidelines waiting for your moment in real estate, well, it's here. The market has shifted and buyers finally have power again. Hey everyone, Marti Hampton talking about Raleigh and Cary residential real estate. Real estate has been the strongest performing investment and asset for the last 50 years. I believe it should be your first investment. And yes, your 401k is great, but it's not the same league as buying your home as soon as you're financially able to do so. Since the COVID market and the buying frenzy of the unicorn years, we've maintained a strong seller's market in Raleigh and much of Cary and the Triangle. Overall, we're still an undersupplied market, but things are shifting and the tables have turned a bit. And if this continues, we will be returning to a more balanced market. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how you as a buyer can gain leverage after years of seller's dominance, and more importantly, how you can negotiate like a pro in this new landscape. Well, what's happening now after years of sellers calling all the shots? Multiple offers are down to only 10 to 15% of offers submitted. Now, that's not zero, and that's important for you to understand. I just sold a listing for $75,000 over list price, and I'll tell you more about that when it closes, but don't get overconfident, but it is time to act. Here's what I'm seeing right now in real time. 50% of the homes are priced incorrectly when they enter the market, and they end up reducing their price. Because of this, homes are sitting on the market longer, but the great homes priced correctly are selling in 10 days or less. So you'll never understand this market and how to buy right in this market until you invest time in seeing homes, not online, in actually walking through homes. So do your homework, isolate your price range and area, and start looking at homes to educate yourself. Until you do this, you won't feel comfortable making a good offer on a great home. You won't even know what a great home is, and you'll let it slip through your fingers. So do not think that by reading headlines that are mostly negative national headlines that you understand our local market. It's like reading the weather in Miami and wanting to know what to wear in Raleigh. It just doesn't work. So why is this happening? This isn't a crash. It's a rebalancing act, and it won't last forever. It's a moment in time. Plus, it's also a slower time of the year, so homes that are for sale right now usually have serious sellers. So how do you take advantage of this shift? Well, let me give you the framework that I'm using with clients right now to buy. First of all, do your homework. Knowledge is leverage. Before you make an offer, pull all the comparable sales from the last 90 days and check days on the market for similar properties. Look at price reduction history on the listing and understand what's selling and what's sitting. And when you know the data, you negotiate from strength, not from emotion. If a property has been sitting on the market for 60, 120 days, that seller is motivated. Start with an offer below asking price isn't disrespectful, it's strategic. And the worst they can say is no, and often they'll counter you. This would not have worked 2 years ago. Strategy number 2, inspect your home and put contingencies. Contingencies are your friend as a home buyer. Now we're back to protecting buyers. Include your inspection contingency. Use what you find to negotiate repairs or credits. Strategy number 3, understand the due diligence clause. North Carolina and only a few other states have due diligence money as part of the offer and purchase and contract. So to be clear, due diligence money is non-refundable unless there's a material fact that was not disclosed to you, but that's a whole nother subject. The biggest thing you need to remember is due diligence is money you will lose if you do not go forward with the purchase of the home. Find an agent that knows how to protect your interest. Strategy number 4, negotiate beyond price. Price isn't everything. In this market, you can negotiate closing costs, closing credits, home warranties, repair credits instead of actual repairs. You can extend closing timelines. You can get seller paid rate buy downs, personal property inclusions. Be creative. Sellers who need to move are willing to work with you on multiple fronts. Strategy number 5, work with someone who knows how to negotiate. Here's the truth. Not all agents know how to negotiate effectively. Well, you may think, well, Marty, I can negotiate for myself, and you can. But know this, all agents do not get the same results when negotiating offers for their buyers. So some are order takers. Sadly, some are scared to push back, and some just want to get to their next paycheck. The agent matters, so don't shortchange yourself by using your cousin that just got their license. Your home is a great investment, so get the best representation and listen to the advice. You need someone who understands the market psychology, who knows when to be aggressive and when to be strategic, and has the data to back up every single move. So let me walk you through the framework of one offer scenario. Find a property that's been listed for over 100 days with multiple price reductions. The seller has already shown that they're motivated by dropping the price twice. Step 1, research comparable sales in the neighborhood from the last 90 days and know exactly what similar homes have sold for, not what they were listed for. Step number 2, submit an offer below the current asking price, backed up by your comparable data. Include full inspection contingency, appraisal contingencies to protect yourself, and request closing cost credits if it makes sense for your situation. Step number 3, when the seller counters, you're already in negotiation. This is where having solid data really matters. You can justify your position with facts, not emotions. Step number 4, continue negotiating on multiple fronts. Price, the closing costs, repairs, timelines. Find the combination that works for both parties. The key in this market is agents who come prepared with data, start with strategic offers, and aren't afraid to negotiate are getting significantly better deals than those who don't know how to negotiate. So if you're a home seller watching this, here's what you need to know. The market has changed. Overpricing and hoping for the best doesn't work anymore. To compete, you need realistic pricing from day one. That's one of your biggest assets. So get an expert to help you price your home and be willing to negotiate. Next, get professional marketing that makes your home stand out. Most agents do not spend one dime on marketing your home. Sadly, that's a fact. And that's a big mistake for the agent and an even bigger mistake for you as a homeowner. The good news is we know how to market our homes listed. And our listings are still selling, but they're selling to educated buyers who know they have options. So many sellers want to control the market. They cannot. The closest you can come to controlling the market is to choose an agent that's selling 30 to 50 homes every month. And then you're going to have a true edge in knowing exactly how the market is reacting to your home. Whether you're buying or selling in the Triangle area, you need someone who understands this market and knows how to negotiate strategically and has the best experience to get you the best possible outcome. If you're ready to take advantage of this market shift, let's talk. Schedule a confidential consultation with me and we'll review your specific situation. We'll talk strategy and we'll create a business plan that puts you in the strongest position possible. So click on the link in the description below or call my team directly. I'm Marti Hampton with Marti Hampton Real Estate, and I'll see you in the next video.